Take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Let your thoughts slow slightly. Now imagine you are in a negotiation that has been moving steadily forward. It might be a partnership agreement, a client contract, or a collaboration that both sides believe could be valuable. The early discussions have been constructive. Ideas are exchanged, terms are explored. Both sides seem interested in finding a structure that works. And at one point in the conversation, the other side asks for a small adjustment. Perhaps they request a slight change in pricing. Perhaps they ask for a little more flexibility in the timeline. Or perhaps they want access to an additional feature. The request sounds reasonable. The change seems small. After considering it briefly, you agree. The conversation moves forward. Everyone appears satisfied. But during the next discussion, another small request appears. Again, the adjustment sounds manageable. Again, the change seems minor on its own. Yet you begin noticing something subtle. Each new request builds on the previous one. The structure of the agreement begins shifting slightly each time. Not dramatically, but gradually. The original balance of the deal starts moving in one direction. Your mind begins recognizing the pattern. No single request feels unreasonable, but together they are changing the structure of the agreement. You pause and observe the situation. Situations like this appear often in negotiations. When one adjustment is accepted easily, it can quietly become the new reference point for the conversation. Future requests are then measured from that updated position. And over time, a series of small changes can reshape the entire agreement. So instead of evaluating the next request on its own, you step back and look at the structure of the deal as a whole. You say calmly, "It might help if we step back for a moment and look at the overall structure of the agreement." The room becomes thoughtful. People review the terms again. You continue. Several adjustments have been discussed along the way. It may be useful to confirm that the balance of the arrangement still works well for both sides. The tone remains cooperative, but the conversation shifts. Instead of negotiating one small point at a time, the discussion returns to the full picture. Both sides begin reviewing how the pieces fit together. Which parts create value? Which parts create pressure? The structure becomes visible again. Take another slow breath. Notice how the conversation is different now. At first, the requests seemed small and separate. But once the overall structure became visible again, the conversation regained balance. You recognize something important about negotiations. Small adjustments can appear harmless when viewed individually, but agreements are systems. Every change influences the whole, and the person who occasionally steps back to examine the entire structure often protects the balance that makes the agreement sustainable.